Good morning, children. Welcome back to another session of English. So, today we will revise one topic from grammar, and the topic is adverbs and kinds of adverbs. So, now, children, what are adverbs? Well, you can see few words over here which says, hard, closely, widely, fast, almost, often, always, gently, seldom, and safely. So, yes, children, these are few words that we use for adverbs. So, what are adverbs? Let us quickly do a revision. So, now, children, what are adverbs? The words that tell us more about verbs. Now, what are verbs, children? As we know, verbs means action, right? Now, action could be something like play, run, eat, sleep. Now, if I say she speaks slowly, now speak over here is my verb, it's my action. But how is she speaking? She is speaking slowly. So, slowly is my adverb. Okay. So, today we are going to learn something more about adverb. So, basically, most of the adverb tell you how, where, or when something is done. Okay, I repeat, children, adverbs generally tell us how, where, or when something is done. So they describe the manner, place, or time of an action. So let us quickly start the revision. Children, there are various kinds of adverbs. So today we will be doing adverbs of manners, adverbs of place, adverbs of time, adverbs of frequency, and adverb of quantity or degree. So the first thing is, what do you mean by adverb of manners? Well, children, it describes in which manners an action is done. Yes, I repeat, children, it describes in which manner an action is done. Place. How will you identify adverb of place? It describes where an action is done. Where? Yeah, which place the action is being done. Next, what about time? It describes when an action was done. So, what time, when the action was done, it describes about the adverb of time. Now, what about the frequency? Now, it shows how many times an action was done. Yes, children, how many times? It shows the frequency, how many times the action was being done. Quantity or degree. It shows how much or in what degree or to what extent that particular action was done. Right? So it's very easy to identify. Let us quickly start and go through few examples. Now let us check adverb of place. Some adverbs and adverbs phrases answer the questions where. They are called adverbs of place. Now let us check few examples, children. The boys are playing where? Upstairs, right? Okay. The dog is in the garden. Where is the dog? The dog is in the garden. Next one. We are going to New York City on our school trip. Where are we going? New York City. Next, it's very sunny but cold outside. Where it is cold? Outside. So, these are the examples of adverbs of place. Now, let's take adverbs of manners. Now, Monica spoke slowly. Now, as I told you, children, spoke over here is my action, right? It's a verb. Next, Leela writes neatly. Again, writes is an action over here. But how Monica spoke? She spoke slowly, right? And how Leela writes? Leela writes neatly. So, children, the word slowly describes how Monica spoke, and the word neatly describes how Leela writes. So, they show how an action is done, and this is the reason it is called as adverb of manners. Now, children, adverbs of frequency. Some adverbs and adverb phrases answer the question how often an action is done. So, they are called adverbs of frequency. So now let us check for example. The children always go to school on the bus. Always, yes. When they go, always. How often they go, always. Next, I will never make that mistake again. Never. Next one, I clean my bedroom every day. Every day. How often you are going to clean the bedroom? Every day. Next, dad polishes his shoes twice a week. How often the action is going to be taken place, children? Twice a week. So this uh, example, gives us an idea about adverbs of frequency. Now, next is adverb of time. Some adverbs and adverb phrases answer the questions like when. Okay. Now, you need to ask the question to yourself when. So, these examples are going to give us an idea. Let us check. The train has already left. When the train left, already left. Okay. Next, we moved into our new house last week. When did we move? Last week. Next, our favorite TV program starts at 6 o'clock. When the program is going to start? At 6 o'clock. Next, I'm going to my new school tomorrow. When I'm going to my new school? Tomorrow. So these are the examples of adverb of time. Now, children, adverb of quantity or degree. It shows about how much the action is done or in what degree or to what extent. Few examples could be something like he was too careless. Okay. Then I'm rather busy. How much busy? I'm rather busy. Next, I'm fully prepared. How much I'm prepared? Fully prepared. Next, these mangoes are almost ripe. So almost these mangoes are ripe. So yes, these are the examples of adverbs of quantity or degree. So now children, the next one is relative adverb, which is very important. The reason is this adverb acts as a connective to join sentences together. Now, few examples. Can you tell me when he will return? So, when he will return, basically it emphasizes on the time, right? So, it connects these two sentences. Can you tell me when he will return? So, we are connected over here with the word when. Next, show the house where he was assaulted. Okay, show the house where he was assaulted, that means the place. So where over here is one more word which we can use as a relative adverb. Next, tell me how far she is honest. How, that means degree. So yes, this is one word which actually relates, it shows us that it's a relative adverb. Now all the underlined words here are basically emphasizing on the adverb of time, place and degree, but they act as connectives. So these are the connectives and hence these are called as relative adverbs. Now children, let us quickly do one activity. We have to underline the adverbs and state its kind. So let us start. Make sure that you write the answers in your notebook. The first one is the children laughed happily. The children laughed happily. Next, have you met Kamla lately? Next, that is the place where the murder took place. Next, you never took us to dinner. Children, let us check the correct answers. Yes, the children laughed happily. Okay, happily is basically it shows the manners. That is the reason it is called as adverb of manner. Next one. Have you met Kamla lately? So that shows the time. So adverb of time. Next. That is the place where the murder took place. So where it is connecting the two sentences together, and it is giving us emphasizing on the place. Okay, so that is the reason it's a relative adverb. That is place where the murder took place. So where over here is it shows the relative adverb. Next, You never took us to dinner. Never. So this is the frequency. It is adverb of frequency. Children, let us check few more examples. This book is very interesting. It is rather hot. They have always helped the weak. The guests are standing outside. So let us underline the adverb and check the kind of adverb. The first one, this book is very interesting. So very, you need to underline the word very. And yes, it tells us that it's a degree. It's the adverb of degree. Next, the child writes quite clearly. How the child writes? Clearly. So that's a manner. They have always helped the weak. Always. It's a frequency. Next, the guests are standing outside. Where are they standing? Outside. So it shows the place. So that's the adverb of place. So now children, let us check few comparisons of adverbs. We will take few examples with regard to the degree, that's positive, comparative and superlative. For example, far, farther, farthest. Then ill, worse, worst. Much, more, most. Well, better, best. Okay. Now let us take few more examples. So now children, let us check few examples of adverbs ending with ly. So in positive degree, if we take a word loudly, comparative and superlative, it will be more loudly and most loudly, right? So let us check loudly, more loudly, most loudly, carefully, more carefully, most carefully, quickly, more quickly and most quickly. So now children, let us check few irregular comparisons of adverbs. So we will start with fast, faster, fastest, that's positive, comparative and superlative. Then hard, harder, hardest. Near, nearer, nearest. High, higher, highest. So now based on this children, we will do one activity which is very simple and easy. Make sure that you write the answers in your notebook and we will cross check with the answer key. Now your first sentence is Sunil works very dash. Now will you be using hard or hardly? Next, Hema is dash charming. Too or much? Next, the kite is flying very dash high or highly? Next, are you sitting dash comfortable or comfortably? Next, Mohan has reached school late or lately. Let us check the correct answers, children. Alright, the first answer is Sunil works very hard. Next one, Hema is too charming. Next, the kite is flying very high. Next, are you sitting comfortably? Next, Mohan has reached school late. So yes children, these were the few examples and this was one simple activity which we did with regards to the comparison of adverbs. So yes children, I am very sure now you are very much clear with adverbs, the kinds of adverbs and the comparison of adverbs. So make sure children that you are going to do the revision and go through the books and also do the activities which is given in the book. Alright children, so see you soon again in the next session. Till that time, take care. Bye bye.